At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series industrial 3D printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm the first one to share our solution. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Lemon, the marketing manager for the R-Series. Today, let me tell you a bit about our equipment, the R-Series, and you will see that we are working hard to create a new way from prototypes and to production lines. And this way will help the smart factories around the world make, put together, and deliver real parts. Factories are changing fast, and 3D printing is at the center of it all. At first, it was just a tool for making prototypes, but now it's grown into a key production technology. And industry 3D printing isn't just for one-off models anymore. It's being used more and more in mass production. This change matters a lot because closing the gap between prototypes and production isn't optional anymore. It's a must to stay competitive, and manufacturers now need faster development cycles and smaller bunch runs and more flexibility across supply chains. And that's where our R-Series comes in. We combine 3D printing with automation, software, and digital workflows. In this way, we are building a smart and quick responding production systems, and they can keep up with the changing future. So, the R-Series is really important. It works great for making functional prototypes, customer tools, and the end-use parts. So, we defined the R-Series as industry injection molding grade 3D printers. Okay, now you can look at the PPT. Yeah, there is the part, our R-Series, and made of two parts, the R1 and the R1 Max. The R-Series uses a kind of advanced DLP 3D printing tech, and it works with a projector as the light source. The projector shines light on the photosensitive resins. Then the resin hardens and forms a shape. And our R-Series has two print sizes. The R1 Max has a big printing space of 307 millimeters in x-axis and 162 millimeters in y-axis and 300 millimeters in z-axis. So you can use it to print some large-sized parts. The R1 has a printing space of 203 millimeters in x-axis and 114 millimeters in y-axis and 300 millimeters in z-axis. So you can use it to print some small parts or dental molds. And the R-Series machines have four-sided gantry structure It keeps the printing platform steady when it moves, so the printing works better and the parts end up with better mechanical performance. And the machine has over 20 built-in sensors in it. They work with industry computer to check part quality in real time. So we don't just make the parts, we make the whole process smarter too. Okay, now maybe what you care most about is our big advantages. Our big advantage is we can print the resin with viscosity up to 20,000 MPas. You know, ordinary machines on the market usually only reach around 8,000 or even lower. So that means we can, the R series can work with more types of materials, and the parts end up with better mechanical performance. Okay, now let's talk about materials. The R series can work with many kinds of high-performance photosensitive resins. It can print hard materials and elastic ones too. Plus, it's compatible with over 10 kinds of dental materials. Okay, first is our rigid material, rigid 80. It works like nylon. It's tough, strong, and can handle high temperatures. It can keep working non-stop, even at 120 degrees Celsius, and it's good for car parts, electronic parts, and work fixtures. Okay, let's take a look at a short test video. Okay, next, this is our tough material, tough 40. It works like ABS. You can use it to print some things, some tough and thin things. It's perfect for all kinds of consumer electronics cases and parts. Okay, there is a little lab test. Okay, the third one is elastic material, elastomer 300. Elastomer 300 works like TPUs, and even in tough environment and or when dealing with dynamic stress, it can keep the finished products reliable and weather resistant. So it's perfect for sport parts like horseshoes, shoe midsoles, and bike seats, and more. Okay, let's check out its video. Okay, these three materials are all super pure black and durable. And with our advanced DLP 3D printing tech, every little details can come out perfectly, and they all have smooth surface. And you can use them on the end products directly, and no need to repainting at all. Okay, next. Now you can see it's our heat-resistant material, high temp 230. It works like PEEK. Yeah, it's very stable and can handle high heat. It's perfect for making mold cones, manifolds, heat exchange, ideal for those. Okay. Yes, so this material is perfect for the parts that need to work long time in the high temperature environments. Okay, now our machines can be used in dentistry, and it can work with over 10 kinds of dental materials. You can use it to print some things like crowns, denture bases, surgical guides, and all kinds of stuff, dental stuffs. Okay, the part 3, let's talk about applications that are printed by the R series. Okay, now you can see what I'm holding here are the applications that are printed by the R series. And there is a hard part and there is an elastic part. So we can print big part and we can print small part. Okay, let's take a look more things about the applications. Okay. Okay, now as you can see, all these end-use parts for cars, and we can print some large-sized parts. Most of them are made of rigid or tough materials. Okay, let's take a part for example. Okay, let's take this part. It's an air conditioning outlet, a prototype part that we made with a car brand. And we used high-performance tough materials. It has 2,836 layers in total. And the printing time was 10.5 hours, and the weight is 1,230 grams. Okay, we did a UV aging test on this part. It was exposed to UV light for 450 hours. No deformation, no damage. It shows very great wider resistance. You know, that means it can keep working non-stop for a year. So it has very great wider resistance. Okay, next, let's look at some finished products for consumer electronics. Okay. Okay, now you can see all these products are in consumer electronics. Okay, let's take the 2 mouse shells for example. Okay, this is a mouse shell, and it's printed with tough material. Yes, you can see it's very tough and very thin. Yes? Okay. And if you make them by the traditional injection molding, we need over 10 molds, and it takes over a month and costs a lot. But with the R series, only used 3 hours. Okay. Okay, next take another. Yeah, this is another mouse shell. This mouse shell has an integrated hollow design, so it can't be made by the injection molding. Only 3D printing can make it. Okay. Okay, next let's look at the trimmer shell. Yes. This is a trimmer shell. It's part of 2 parts. And the special thing is there are the patterns on the surface. Okay, please slowly. Yeah, you can see slowly. The patterns are very beautiful and clear. Yes. Yes, our R series can print clear textures directly on the surface. And with injection and with traditional injection molding, you need complicated surface finishing, and that means you need more people to do this job, and you will spend more time and money. But using the R series can cut down on these costs. And the complex structures can be made in one piece. And all of them are have very great surface quality and clear textures. Okay, now what you can see is surface textures that we printed. They let designers and makers be creative, and it makes the production easier. Okay, now what you can see is our elastomer applications. All these products are the elastomer applications, and there is a shoe. You can see, yes, it's very elastic, yes. Okay, next is a shoe midsole. Okay, this is shoe midsole. Okay, next is a back seat. All these products are super elastic. Let's take a lattice purse, for example. Yes, let's stretch and twist it. Please pull harder. Okay. You can see it bounces back very quickly, and it's also very strong and tear resistant. Okay, all these products are elastic, and they all used lattice design. They are lighter and have a unique look that the traditional way can't make. We also have done a long UV aging test on them, and after being exposed to UV light for 480 hours, they are still keep the finished products reliable and weather resistant. So that means they can work every day outdoors for at least a year. So it has very great weather resistant. Okay, next, finally, let's take another look at the applications of high temp 230. Okay, you can see they are mainly used in energy, aerospace, and other fields. Okay, like this is turbine blade. Yes, it's a turbine blade. And another is manifolds. Yeah, it is used for heat exchange. All they maybe need to work in high temperature environments. Okay. Okay, the last question is why choose the R series? In the early days, 3D printing was mainly for looking at things, and engineers use it to check shapes and how will parts fit. They tested design ideas and made models. But these prototypes helped make development faster, but they weren't strong enough to use in real life. But today, the R series changes everything. And we used high-performance photopolymer materials to make parts that's good enough for production right away. And the finished parts are precise and work well. So it was just as good as, or even better than, the parts that are made in the traditional way. So that means 3D printing isn't just for lamps anymore. It can work on the big factories floors next to CNC machines and injection molders. And it can make parts in bunches straight up. To clearly show the R-series capabilities of industry production equipment, we compared the needs for prototype design level and industry production level equipment. Okay, first is speed. Prototype design focuses on speed and flexibility, but industry production ones maybe care more about consistency and throughput. Okay, next is material features. Early prototypes usually used basic plastics, and their performance can't support for a long-term use. But industry production ones usually need engineering grained polymers, and they have high performance and they are strong to support a long-term use. Okay, third about cost per piece. For prototype design, one-time costs are acceptable, but for production, the goal is to lower costs for large bunches. So the fewer post-processing steps means lower costs. Okay, finally, about certification requirements. Prototypes rarely get certified, but the production level parts usually need to meet industry standards. The parts that are made by the R-series can meet your certification needs. Okay, maybe now, thorough about the introduction, you have already got to why to choose the R-series. With that said, let's summarize. 96% consistent production, high performance, wider resistant materials, lower costs, and support for certification tests. All these are the unique advantages of our R-series. And with our software, you can easily do mass production. Manufacturers can use the R-series to move from prototyping to production and then to mass manufacturing and start a new era. Okay, this is our official website. You can find all kinds of information about the R-series there. And after you become our user, we will give you access to the academy. And it has gaps for machines operations and maintenance. So that will make it easier for you to use. Okay, today the line between prototypes and production is disappearing, and 3D printing is why. Additive manufacturing isn't just for make early development. It's changing how parts are mass-produced, delivered, and updated. And it connects with smart manufacturing workflows that make it a key driver for flexibility, customization, and speed. As the machines get smarter, materials get stronger, and software become better at guessing. There are real opportunities ahead. So, it's not just about what we make, but how smartly we make it. Okay, that's all for sharing That's all for today's sharing of the R series. If you think our products and our R series are awesome, just leave what you're interested in and we will answer online. Next, let's pick 3 questions to answer. Okay? Okay, first, I see a friend is asking, where can I see the R series machines in person? Okay, the R series will be on display at the Formnest exhibition in Germany in November. You can visit us there, and maybe you can come to the manufacturing center in Dongguan, Guangzhou, China. There, where you can also see the R series. Okay, next question. Okay, here is a question. Can you provide some samples made by the R series? Of course. You can contact the sales team for more info, and they will provide you with our samples. And if you have models that you want to make with the R series, they can also help you. Okay, the last one. Do you provide a complete solution? What products are included? Okay, yes, we will provide a complete solution, including hardware, software, materials, process packages, and academy service, all of this. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. Today is our last live stream of the Industry Month event. So hope through the sharing, you can get to know our company and our products better. Okay. Next, let's welcome Mr. Wu, the FDM's marketing manager, to share their solution. Okay. Thanks again. Goodbye.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous device also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series industrial 3D printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly, revolutionize manufacturing, achieve new business success. Start now.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series industrial 3D printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat resistant types forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly. Revolutionize manufacturing. Achieve new business success. Start now.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production.
Hello everyone, and very welcome to Flashforge's Industrial Applications Month live stream for FDM part. My name is Sheldon, and I will be guiding you through our flagship FDM industrial 3D printer, the Guide 3 Ultra. We are thrilled to show you how it can transform your manufacturing process. First, our contents, which contains marketing overview, Guide 3 Ultra overview, introduction of FDM industrial solution and application, solution advantages, customer case studies, and competitive 3D printing technology. Let's move to Chapter 1, Marketing Overview. Let's start with the industry trends. With the advancement of 3D printing technology, prototyping customer-sized products for special needs and small batch production have become simpler and faster. However, due to relatively slow printing speed and high production costs, most people still regard 3D printing as a supplement to traditional manufacturing methods. The demand from enterprises is growing year by year. In industries such as automotive, consumer electronics, design, sports, and racing, 3D printing is being used for rapid prototype validation as well as mass production of final products. It is reshaping global new product development and aftermarket supply chains. Overall, equipment shipments have increased by 22%. What are the main barriers preventing customers from adopting 3D printing technology? Low production efficiency, difficult support removal, inconvenient to operate and maintain, unreliable printer performance, complex material parameter setup, poor print quality. Nowadays, devices represented by Guide 3 Ultra can already solve these pain points of users and provide a solution. For example, low production efficiency to higher printing speed with reduced risk of print failure. Difficult support removal to dual extruder printing with breakaway or water-soluble support materials. Inconvenient to operate and maintain to simple calibration. Easy replacement of wear parts and minimal routine maintenance. Unreliable printer performance to simple calibration, easy replacement of wear parts and minimal routine maintenance. Complex material parameter setup to comprehensive pre-configured material profiles with one-click slicing for worry-free printing. Poor print quality to optimize the algorithms and vibration compensation for superior model quality. Now let's meet the Guide 3 Ultra. Guide 3 Ultra meets the demands of both production and large-size rapid prototyping, offering high-speed printing, excellent surface quality, and long-term stable operation. Equipped with dual extruders, Guide 3 Ultra supports water-soluble support materials and can be paired with a filament dryer to prevent moisture absorption, ensuring consistent material performance. A sealed filament box is also included as standard. It is also open to third-party filaments, eliminating the need for additional parameter adjustments and saving users valuable time. Guide 3 Ultra achieves speeds up to 500 per second and acceleration of 20,000 millimeters per second square. A lightweight extruder, dual fan cooling, and vibration compensation ensure quality isn't sacrificed for speed. Vibration compensation is key. It auto-corrects resonance during printing, reducing ringing and enhancing stability for smoother results. This page contains the specifications of Guide 3 Ultra. Interested parties can watch the live broadcast in detail, so I won't go into more details. It's worth noting that the Guide 3 Ultra can support so many types of filaments. These are the core specifications of the Guide 3 Ultra. First, it's built for speed, boosting a high speed that belies its size. Second, it's incredibly easy to use, as evidenced by these vectors. Furthermore, it offers very low maintenance, making it an office-friendly 3D printer with proven reliability. The Guide 3 Ultra has many designs that improve print quality. Lightweight extruder and beam design to reduce interior during high-speed printing. Powerful dual-fan cooling system ensures each layer is thoroughly cooled. Extruder resonance compensation counteracts vibrations during movement, guaranteeing stable printing at high speeds and performance. Next, let's take a look at the Guide 3 Ultra's nozzle and the highly anticipated dual nozzles. Maintenance is tool-free and quick. The hardened steel nozzle handles up to 350 centigrade and diverse materials, enabling easy swap for different print needs. It's designed for simplicity, easy to unbox, simple filament loading, one-click calibration, and automatic leveling. No clips or springs, just power on, load, and print. Then you can get your model very easily. Fully open material system. Flashforge engineers have pre-configured optimal print parameters for a wide range of materials, allowing users to achieve the best results with the Guide 3 Ultra. It supports PLA, ABS, ASA, HIPS, PET, PP, nylon, glass, or carbon fiber reinforced metal-filled filaments, as well as water-soluble and breakaway support materials. Guide 3 Ultra's fully sealed filament chambers include desiccant to prevent moisture absorption after opening, with a visible humidity indicator for easy monitoring. In summary, Guide 3 Ultra has these advantages. First, superior print quality, high production efficiency, dual extruder printing with support for water-soluble materials, long-term stable operation, simple operation, efficient device management, easy maintenance, and time saving. Next part is introduction of FDM industrial solution and application. Let's talk about the product applications and customer value. Users can use Guide 3 Ultra to make rapid modifications based on the printed models. Designs can be presented directly to end users, providing a clear understanding of product details, which accelerates development, production, and time to market. Applicable across a wide range of industries, from education and art to industrial design and engineering validation. It helps confirm design details, speeds up iteration of new products, supports flexible customization, and enables small batch production. Save time and labor while delivering value tailored to user needs. About product application areas, there are product development and validation, manufacturing tools and components, and use parts, education and teaching, and architecture and art. In Automotive, we print jigs and functional parts with ABS and PACF, cutting lead time by 80% and labor cost by 85%. You can see design and produce via 3D printing according to product and equipment requirements. These custom jigs improve operational efficiency and ensure consistent quality. Here's another application, light intensity calibration fixture. 3D printing with Guide 3 Ultra reduces design circles by 90%, cuts costs by 85%, and delivers lightweight fixtures with 50% less weight. Using durable ASA and a large build volume, it enables strong UV-resistant one-piece parts, customized for large-scale equipment. Let's move on to the automotive fixtures application. Our clients use Guide 3 Ultra to print ABS, PACF 3D printed jigs and fixtures, which hold automotive components, replacing traditional steel plate welded tooling. Compared to traditional CNC, 3D printed fixtures cut production time by 80% and labor cost by 85%, with overnight readiness. Using carbon fiber reinforced nylon, they offer higher durability, last 8 to 10 weeks, and can be easily customized for specific needs. Tangood Power specializes in the research and development of disk models, integrating and optimizing components like gearboxes and controllers. The company is currently one of the largest mass producers of disc models in China. The client's large prototypes took too long with traditional methods, risking project delays. Using Flashforge's Guide 3 Ultra with ABS and nylon carbon fiber materials enabled rapid iteration, cutting R&D costs and speeding up prototype delivery. You can see the model is from Pangood. Regarding the product applications and the customer value we just discussed, I can summarize it as lower cost and high efficiency. With the Guide 3 Ultra, prototype parts can be produced at up to 80% lower cost than traditional methods. Its 3D printing technology enables complex, fully integrated geometries with lighter, stronger, higher performance materials. By eliminating mods and outsourcing, designs move directly to prototypes for instant validation, faster turnaround, and secure data control. Professional FDM 3D printing excels in producing jigs, fixtures, and gagules for assembly and automation. The Guide 3 Ultra delivers versatility, low-cost production, and multi-material compatibility, offering a simple, practical solution with few real competitors beyond traditional jigs makers or small steel shops. FDM is the second largest 3D printing application beyond metal, widely used in vehicles, mobility, and consumer products. The Guide 3 Ultra combines broad material compatibility with high accuracy and durability, making it ideal for automotive jigs, R&D testing, and customized modifications. Common materials include ABS, PACF, and PP. In consumer electronics, the Guide 3 Ultra is used for functional prototypes and the production line fixture, while in power tools it supports R&D validation. With materials like ABS, PA, PACF, and ESD safe options, it delivers the accuracy and strength needed for functional testing. Competing with SLS and MJF, its advantages lie in cost efficiency, material versatility, and engaging key decision makers. The Guide 3 Ultra addresses the unique needs of designers, manufacturing, and education by delivering reliable, consistent part properties with accuracy and process control. For engineers, it provides freedom to design, efficient iteration, and reduce the outsourcing risks. For shop floor managers, it lowers costs, minimizes scrap, and speeds up production. And for educators, it offers safe, easy-to-use tools that foster creativity and research. Built on Flashforge's core values of ease of use, stability, and cost efficiency, the Guide 3 Ultra ensures high performance across diverse applications. Case overview. In the automotive repair sector, customized modifications represent a huge market, particularly for specialized vehicle fittings required by public institutions. Flashforge FDM 3D printers Guide 3 Ultra helped Daguling successfully deliver several major vehicle modification projects, earning strong recognition and praise from their clients. Most of our work is one-off jobs. Because of the unique nature of vehicles, we rarely produce large batches of identical parts, Messias explained. In many of our projects, customers request custom fitting for special vehicles. Being able to meet these demands quickly and efficiently is absolutely critical for us. Using Guided 3 Ultra allows Dagoling to produce parts in-house with a faster turnaround, eliminating the need for external suppliers. Clients often prefer ASA material for its superior heat and aging and weather resistance, making it ideal for automotive parts. Matthias emphasized, as a method for producing small quantities of parts, FDM is becoming increasingly important. The company has decided to adopt FDM 3D printing as an alternative to traditional metal cutting processes such as milling, turning, and drilling. Matthias has demonstrated its economic advantages, including reduced costs for engineering, documentation, storage, and manufacturing. Another case is about Shanghai UPUN Electronic Group for functional validation. The client, who develops high reliability industrial products, used the Flashforge's Guided 3 Ultra and the HIPS PDT filaments to successfully 3D print complex thin-walled parts for functional testing, which met all their rigorous requirements and received positive feedback on the material's performance. The third case is about a Brazilian hydraulic equipment company used the Guided 3 Ultra and ASA filament to 3D print a high-strength waterproof cover plate, which underwent rigorous testing and successfully accelerated their product development process. The fourth phase is about Huangjia Garden Tools manufacturing lawnmower housing printing test. The clients use the Guided 3 Ultra and choose HIPS PACF materials for its excellent surface quality. The housing requires high strength as functional components with optimized design and printing orientation. The Guided 3 Ultra using HIPS material meets strength requirements while delivering a smooth, refined surface finish that closely simulates the performance and appearance of the final product. The next case is Ningbo Hilton, manufacturer of outdoor products, uses the Guided 3 Ultra to 3D print high-quality functional prototypes for rigorous lifespan and aging tests, ensuring strict quality control and serving as a model for the furniture industry. Compared to traditional injection modeling, the Guided 3 Ultra enables the mass production of goggles with a shorter design cycle and scalable capacity, resulting in a final product that is lighter, more comfortable, better sealing, and fog-free. In fair tests focusing on total print time and quality, Guided 3 Ultra demonstrates highly competitive performance and industrial-grade reliability. Compared to the Guided 3 Ultra, boosts a large build volume and XY print area, supports high temperature extrusion up to 350 centigrade. It is capable of printing high performance. High-performance fiber composites such as PAHT, CF. It features a PEI flexible print platform for fully automatic Z-axis offset calibration, eliminating the need for manual intervention. It also boosts higher print speeds and acceleration. It is equipped with a drying oven and humidity monitoring to ensure optimal filament condition from the start. The Race 3D Pro 3 Plus is limited in these areas. As can be seen from this picture, the Guide 3 Ultra not only leads in printing speed and acceleration, but has a higher extruder degree, the temperature of 350 centigrade, a simpler leveling method, and supports a wider variety of high-speed filaments. Print speeds varies in real time during operation, and the optimal speed and acceleration depend on the structure being printed. The total print time reflects overall efficiency. The following comparisons are based on models with size and weight not less than those of competitors, ensuring a fair comparison of print time under good quality output. Note that parameter settings were not identical due to differences in slicing software. And I guess that's everything about Guide 3 Ultra. Now it's the Q&A time. Please leave your question to us. Oh, I saw somebody just ask, is there a chamber heated? The Guide 3 Ultra is fully enclosed to maintain a stable temperature, but it is not actively heated. The heated bed up to 110 centigrade and high tempo nozzle up to 350 centigrade create an optimal environment for engineering materials such as ABS and nylon. Okay, I see somebody just asked, how does vibration compensation work? The Guide 3 Ultra is fully automatic. The Guide 3 Ultra measures and corrects resonance during printing and calibration, reducing ringing and improving quality without any user setup. Does it really work with third-party filaments? Yes, the Guide 3 Ultra has a fully open system. Our slicing software includes pre-configured profiles for many major brands, ensuring great results. And what sport materials are compatible with Guide 3 Ultra? It supports both water-soluble, such as PVA, and breakaway support materials, giving you flexibility for difficult projects. What maintenance is required? Maintenance is very minimal. Occasional nozzle cleaning, lubricating the rears, and checking belts. The tool-free nozzle swap makes the most common task very, very easy. Okay, I saw somebody just asked, how does it compare to Bamboo Lab or Ultimaker? The Guide 3 Ultra is an industrial workhorse. It focuses on long-term reliability, precision with large parts, and compatibility with advanced engineering materials over pure consumer-grade speed. Can I give a real cost-saving example? One of our customers reduces the jig production cost by 76% and the time by 87% by printing with ABS on the Guide 3 Ultra instead of traditional machining. What is the warranty? Okay, the Guide 3 Ultra comes with a standard 1-year warranty, backed up by our global support network. How can I buy it? Okay, please leave your details in the chat. Our sales team will contact you after the stream with a personalized, with a very personalized quote. Okay, I guess that's everything for Guide 3 Ultra. Thank you for joining. We are excited about the possibilities Guide 3 Ultra unlocks. Now I will hand over to my colleague Gustavo to explore our MJP solutions.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series industrial 3D printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly, revolutionize manufacturing, achieve new business success. Start now.
Hello everyone, nice to see you here. I'm Gustavo Yang from Flashforge, and I'm in charge of the MJP products in investment casing, industry solution. Today, welcome to join our massing flash activity. I will talk a little bit about how to use Flashforge MGP products in the investment casing industry. I think, first of all, we may need to make a brief introduction about what is investment casing. It is a very old way for people to manufacture metal parts. Firstly, we build up a wax mold. Then over this wax mold, we build up a shell. When we heat the shell, the wax will turn to be liquid and leave us a shell to add the melted metal. After cooling and knock out the shell, you get the final metal parts. It is a very old way, and people may need to build up the wax mold by hand or by wax injection. But now, with our MGP products, everything changed. We can build up the wax mold by 3D printing technology. Firstly, let's see about the products. We have 400 and 530, two types of wax jet machine. Both of the machines have 3 print heads, which provide a high efficiency on production. And both of them, you can enjoy the module-free, high precision, and casting procedure friendly. This is a photo of the WaxJet 400 products. Currently, it's an old type, but still available for the investment casing industry. And our 500 series is already available too. Both products, you could reach a dimensional tolerance of CT4 to CT6 and about I1.6 service quality. But with our new type, you can have a even more smooth surface on your final wax mold. And after the products, you may need to do the post procedure. Our post procedure is quite easy. You need about $150 US to buy all the sets, and then you need about 30 minutes to train your people. Then you can do it smoothly. This is an introduction of our wax. You have two kinds of wax. The purple one here shown in the photo is a structural one, and the white part is a supporting material. You print both of them at the same time, but finally you will clean up all the white supporting parts by a kind of liquid, mainly alcohol. That means you don't need to take out the support manually. And currently our 500 series products is adapting to a new kind of red wax with a better quality service. Now let's see a little bit about our workflow. Firstly, how the system works is that you put both white and the structural wax in the bottle. When you heat the bottle, the wax will turn to be liquid. We will transmit them to the print head. The print head will spit out the small drops of the wax on a cooled metal board. After the wax drop cooled layer by layer, it turns to be the shape you want, and finally build up the whole wax mold. Here are the steps. From the first steps, it's almost the same as you operate other 3D printing machines. You do the modeling, you print, and then you take out the supports, just not by manually, but by the liquid. Then the other steps, you're following exactly as the investment casing industry did. You assemble the trees, make the shell with the sand and the glue, then de-wax, do casting, and do knockouts. With our solution, there are a lot of advantages. Firstly, you need to think about that it's a totally module-free production. That means you save a lot of energy, time, and the money to build up the wax, to build up the mold. then the design is quite free, as you don't have a mold for injection. You don't need to think about how to take out the wax mold from this injection molding. And high precision, our solution could reach CT4 to CT6, as most of the high-quality investment casing factory could do. And the most important for our solution is that it adapts very perfectly to the traditional procedures. That means people who do the investment casing don't do any kind of special requirements or special trainings. They could follow up all their procedures, just add a 3D printing machine and do the wax mold by the printing machines. Here is a table to show about the dimensional tolerance on the wax mold and the final parts. We could reach CT4 on small parts, and we guarantee CT6 on the big parts. We did a calculation about the time. If you do design, do your mold, do wax injection, then casting, the whole procedure you need about 14 days. But now, if we turn to the Flashforge digital workshop solution, you need only about 2 days to finish all the procedure and get the final final metal parts. Together with time saving, we also have a lot of cost saving for you to get the first samples, and even with a small bench production. Comparing with other 3D printing technology, we know that currently there are many kinds of 3D printing technology used in the investment casing industry. But comparing with all of them, we are the only one with a good dimensional tolerance, and together we're quite friendly, quite environment friendly. All other three kinds with resin or PS powder or PMMA powder, maybe they could reach a high accuracy, but when you heat the shell together with a mold, the material will tend to be gas, and this may damage the shell. And also it turns to be poisonous gas and sent to the atmosphere. I don't think the people like this kind of pollution in the air. Finally, we will show some customer cases we've already done. Our products is already widely used in the automobile, pumps, general industry, aerospace, and small bench production for the precise mean products. And we adapt perfectly to all three kinds of the methods that people do investment casing now. Here, I used in the common mechanicals and vehicles. This is a common industry window parts, and you can see the red wax mold printed two-bore fan system. This one will have an even better quality than the purple wax. Okay, at last we will review some of the comments, and we found that there were people asking some questions. The first question, people want to know which kind of material it could adopt. Well, as our procedure is not directly manufacturing metal, we are doing the wax mold for casting. So generally, all material you want to do with casting, you can use with our solution. Even with high temperature alloys that are very difficult for traditional manufacture or even for SLM 3D printing, with our ways, you can do it perfectly. The second one, people want to know what kind of wax we're using. Actually, our wax is generally, you can consider as a traditional medium temperature wax using the investment casing industry. You use it just following the common procedures for investment casing, and it could stick to other kind of wax that to assemble the trees. That means you can operate easily and you don't need extra training for your workers. And the third question, well, people want to know about is there any difficulties on the environment control when you're operating the machine. Generally, we recommend that you operate the machine under 28 degrees Celsius on the temperature, and the humidity is around 50%. But if you want to reach a very extreme high quality, you may need to follow a more difficult and more restricted instruction. If you just case something normal, you don't need to worry about that. If you need this instruction, you can contact our salesperson. It could provide together with the machine. Okay, so thank you all, and hoping you enjoy our time. And please feel free to contact our salesperson if you need more private and one-to-one communication or more trainings on our MJP investment casing solution. Thank you.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series industrial 3D printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly. Revolutionize manufacturing. Achieve new business success. Start now.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for